the tar road, and we're now heading down towards Cumberland, or to the main gate. So far the road is quite nice. He's in here quick with our gate code, and then we'll be heading to the camp. Yay! There we go, we're on our way. Okay, now it's starting to get a bit interesting.
4x4 is on.
The 4x4 is on, as the Uberman says, and we're heading up this somewhat steep hill with a heavy load behind us. So let's see how we handle up this road. Hopefully we get up there. What do you think?
Yeah, easy peasy.
You think so?
Yeah, we're not even in low ratio yet. We're still in high ratio.
Okay.
Well, as we go back, we come back and we do it at 120.
You certainly wouldn't want to do this with a caravan. I don't know.
If it's a 4x4 caravan, yeah.
If it's a 4x4 caravan, Chad says it would be fine, but nothing else. Okay, and we keep going straight. That looks like one of the accommodations on the right, isn't it?
No, what it is.
Okay, and then there's some more signposts here. We're going to turn right here.
Yeah.
Ah, and there's accommodation there on the left as well.
This is going to be Horseshoe Cottage.
Okay, really is stunning here. Absolutely beautiful. The gem just outside Pietermaritzburg. I mean, you don't even realize you're just 15-20 minutes outside of Pietermaritzburg. Look at this view. Wow, isn't that stunning? Sure.
Yeah, unless you've got a high clearance vehicle, this won't work. You won't come here with a normal
In
car.
600 meters, navigate off-road.
600 meters, the road disappears completely. Very well signposted and signed up here.
Yeah, it is.
As
Oh,
you can see, you have to have at least a four-wheel drive vehicle to do this with.
you have to speak louder so people can hear.
Oh, you have to have at least a four-wheel drive vehicle to do this with. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere quickly.
Arriving at Saligna campsite, Cumberland.
We've arrived. Okay, sure.
So there Claire's making us some supper. What we normally do on our first night camping is we don't braai, we have a pre-made supper at home and then we just warm it up here, kind of story. So we're having ostrich stew and gnocchi. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. So here we are at our campsite and we've got the fire going up top there, and take a walk up here. Turn the flash on so we can see around the back of the vehicle. You can see we're well lit up here, running on battery and an inverter. Yeah, so we moved the bakkie a bit closer because the wind was blowing and it was playing a bit of havoc with the gas stove. Yeah, so underneath our trailer we've got a 150 litre water tank. We don't have a pump, it's manual. So there Claire's busy getting the kettle ready and sorting out the 17th cup of coffee for the morning. You know, somebody got us out of bed at like 5 o'clock this morning because she couldn't sleep anymore, so you know, everybody's got to wake up at that time. Taking a walk down the road outside of the camp, just a little stroll because we came in so quickly yesterday trying to rush and put up the solar and the tent before the sun went down, as we arrived here quite late yesterday. so we didn't really have a chance to look around as such. This is the entrance to the campsite. Okay, as you can see, the campsite is nice and level. It's quite spacious. You should be able to fit at least 2 vehicles in here if you wanted to camp. At the entrance to the campsite there's a water tap. It's pumped water from the river, so it's not potable, but good for washing up and stuff like that. And go around this side. Up there where you see the chairs, that's the fire pit area where there's a bra that they provided. And up top there we have the ablutions. Just a long drop toilet, which we didn't expect really, and we especially didn't expect it to be as good as what it was. Nicely spacious and spread out. Let's go and take a look and see what it looks like inside there, show you. Quite a cool view. As you can see, very nicely laid out, and not very many places where you can do your business and get quite a cool view if you leave the door open. So yeah, quite nice out there. And up top there you can see is the shower. We'll take you there and show you what that looks like. And we'll take a walk up to the shower area, the ablutions. They have a bucket shower here. The site has no electricity and only has a tap with non-potable water, long drop toilet and a bucket shower. Bucket shower is pretty cool. There's the shower area. As you can see, there's a bucket up top there, and you basically fill the bucket up with your hot water and have a nice little shower. And it is a shower with a view, so it's pretty cool out here. And then from the campsite you can walk along the edge, and the campsite itself is on a cliff, so it is not suitable for camping with children. When I say it's on a cliff, I seriously mean it's on a cliff. This takes a lot of guts because I'm seriously scared of heights. And there down there is the Saligna River, so you have an awesome view from here. And then if you go just past the ablutions, there's another little walkway. Which takes you to a little bench, and you can sit out here and have some sundowners with an awesome view. Again, a serious drop down there, and you've got a nice view of the Saligna River, and you can hear the waterfall, well not the waterfall but the rapids down at the bottom, which is pretty cool. All in all, this is a very comfortable campsite. I would recommend it for guys that enjoy wild camping and some peace and quiet, because it's quite secluded. We woke up this morning to the call of fish eagles at 5:30, and we've spotted some zebra and a kudu just outside the camp. When I say outside the camp, probably 20 meters away from where we're camping. So yeah, that was pretty cool as well. Note there's no electricity at this campsite at all, so you would need to be self-sufficient, as well as bring your own drinking water, because there is no drinking water, only potable water. Alright, and that's a general overview of the campsite and what it has to offer. As you'll see, there's not a lot of shade in terms of where you park your vehicle. It's going to be 38 degrees today, and our first thought was, oh dear, we're going to get rather hot, But as you can see, there's lots of trees and stuff around, so, and the grass is not that long, so it'd be quite easy to find a shady spot to go and park underneath if it does get a little bit too hot. Yeah, the owners popped in earlier this morning and asked us if everything was okay and if we were happy with everything. She did mention to us that they often get quite a lot of snakes here, so that might be something that you want to remember if you're going to walk through the bush, to be observant of stuff like that. Obviously, with the amount of rocks and stuff that they've got here, there would be a lot of snakes. We heard baboons this morning. This is baboon country. We didn't see any baboons, we just heard them in the distance. And we've seen some vervet monkeys, but they haven't been an issue. They haven't come near the vehicle or near the campsite, so I don't think that'll be a problem. Yeah, well, this is lunchtime, about 12 o'clock now. Ham, cheese and tomato sandwiches for lunch. Quite lekker. Solar is pumping, fridge is running. It's 40 degrees out here, seriously hot. As you can see, not a lot of shade. We've managed to find a little tree and park our chairs under that for now. But yeah, you go to the toilet here and you get sunburnt, it's so bad, eh? We follow a couple of videos and YouTube channels, and one of the guys we follow is Chris. And Chris showed us how to get a fire started with a fire stick. And it's really so simple. You just light the end of this thing, put it in, and it runs on gas. It's very simple. You just take your charcoal and you just dump it in. You should follow his channel. It's Chris, Get Out and Go. Really awesome guy with a lot of tips. Yeah, so you just dump your charcoal on it, basically leave it like that, and just leave it and wait for your fire to burn. Here we are using the fire stick again and lighting a fire with some wood. Basically just create a stack and put it underneath and leave it and let it burn. Simple as that. Here's a little tip. We use these braai tongs, and we're starting our evening braai now. And these braai tongs we bought as a gift, and they're made by Calder here, and they're called the tongs. You can find them online, and they're really different to normal tongs because, I mean, it's like an extra hand. Really simple. I mean, you can pick up a whole potato, and it's like having an extra hand. Really nice stuff. You can slide it under a piece of boerewors, turn it right over like that. Really, really simple. You can even pick up a piece of bacon because that's how sensitive and fine it is. They're stainless steel. Like I say, you can buy them online, the tongs, and a really great thing to have.